5th of April. 5th. So, beginning of April is the, well, the first is probably the weekend, isn't it? Probably Friday, about 3 or 4 week time. So, yeah. So, obviously, from the 5th till the 15th, I think that's when I'm coming back around. So, you'll see me doing filming again around the 16th of April. But obviously, March I'm still filming. But from the 5th of April to the 15th of April, and you'll see my content back the 16th. But obviously, now in March, I'm still going to be filming until April, basically. But once it's April, I will be doing some time off, give myself a break from YouTube, and I might just pop on to seeing some comments or a message reply, but I'm not going to be, not doing the content for myself. I'll probably just pop on to watching other people's content, because I do get fascinated by those Junctions videos and ICH2's videos, and I haven't seen his making him he hasn't made his own content for a while on his own channel. I think with him being working with Google and Hornby and Batman and YouTube and other things. I do like his content, ICH2 with Craig and all the others, but as he's got a life which is complicated enough, and he's got his Popple out to build, which I know I have. It's just it's taken this long for from something like this long. So it's been 3 or maybe longer, probably about 6 years. So I thought to actually put a Popple out together, and it will stay stuck down. I'm not going to do what I did last time. I'm basically planning on sticking them down forever once I start building it. I'm not going to put things in straight away, obviously, but I'm basically going to put the cork down, put the track down, and then I'll put the gravel, like gentle small gravel, underneath, and lay it down. And then we have it in rise of hills and trees and lamp posts and everything else coming up. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Also, I'm looking forward to getting another HST. I know I've only messed this one up since I had it since the beginning of January. It's only the middle of, well, pretty much the beginning of March. So obviously, I'm trying to be more careful with my models, because A, they're not cheap, and they're very delicate. So the ones are very expensive. The toy ones you can probably mess around a little bit without too much problems, but the big ones you can't, because they're just too expensive. I'm just going to check the camera and see it's still recording before I carry on yapping about these things. We are still recording, which is cool. Let's sort myself out. So we're still recording, everything's good. Right. I've got to sort out something else out just quickly before I chat about what else to keep your eyes peeled on. It would be nice to meet ICH2 and Craig and Lisa, runs ICH2's channel. I would like to meet them at some point. Same with all you guys have watched my channel, and those are a big fan of my channel, and those are not so keen on the things I have put out before, which is fair enough. I have done some strange videos. I'm not totally sure why I did some of them, but some of you guys seem to love my build doll videos, which is remarkable, but they're over nearly 2 years old. So I still have my build doll. It's not in the best shape anymore. I'm not totally sure how to sort that out. Yeah, I think it'll cost like just over £1,000 because for a pair, which would be ridiculous. I'm not paying out for a pair for that. Better off just getting a new one for that price. For those that are asking about what happened to me in Arena, I'm only going to talk about this very briefly, alright? Because I don't really want to upset people. It's the saying this. Well, last spring, was it last spring? Yeah, last year in spring, around April, March time, I can't totally remember off the top of my head. But we did speak, and that was fine, but I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what was going on. But I think in some way it's a good thing we separated, not talk as often, in kind of some way, but I think she wasn't happy what she was doing, and that's fair enough. I think she had a lot going on, and so did I, and I think she being worried about her mum and me and things that are going on around her, it's made it very difficult to talk, and it's not been easy, but yeah. So if she comes back talking to me, well, I don't know, to be honest. I think, to be on the safe side, I think we're separating from each other, not talking, has given her a bit of free time to give herself a bit more happiness and a breather from herself, from talking as regular. And being online does wind her up, so you know, I completely understand that. But there was the idea we were going to meet up this year, but obviously things changed. But on the other hand, it's given me a lot more free time, and it's given me a lot more to think about, and with my cancelling coming up soon, and I'm going to be off a lot more in the future, you know, not making so much regular videos in time. I'm going to be doing less and less each time. Don't come up here, Darcy. I'm still filming. This cat. He likes being cuddly, but he chooses the wrong time when I'm filming. Can you sit for me? Can you sit? Can you sit still for me? You can sit up here, but just don't get in front of the camera, alright? So yes, I will be doing a lot more train reviews for you. I will be occasionally posting the occasional of gaming stuff for the gaming channel I do have, but I'm mostly going to be focused on the train channel of mine, because obviously this is the most important priority of my hobby life. But I do have other ideas in my head, and I just can't share them because I've got so much coming up for myself, and I'm looking forward for a lot of these, but it's taken so long to get these ideas, and obviously going to Heritage Lines are helpful for scenery tips, finding side of going to Heritage Lines to see different type of locos with different types of shit, the good sheds and other ideas. Talking on really thirsty, so well, you're waiting for your food, aren't you? Anyway, yes, so yeah, a little explaining to you about my dream layout is coming, alright, so just keep calm, keep calm. I will be doing it slowly. I'm not rushing into it. I'm going to be doing a little bit by bit. Me and my mum will be putting things together. So I'm going to, at my stage, I'm basically going to be putting some paper together. I'm going to basically cut it out, each pad into 4 pieces, and basically designing it into a circle, not in a circle, but a continue run loop, double O gauge layout for my proper dream layout. I know the Bobby Heritage line is end to end, from one end to another. I think it's about a 3 mile stretch, track. So basically it goes one end to Bodmin Parkway all the way to Bodmin Central. I think that's it. And it's got sidings for sheds, and they've got a water tower on one side, and they've got signals and everything else going on over there. That's the Bodmin Central line. What? What? You can put your paw down, you know. So, what is my most favourite plane? Well, I wasn't a massive keen on flying plane, travelling on planes, but my most favourite journey is travelling on a train, which always has been the same. It's because I think my favourite plane, as even when I was a kid, I think I was into Red Arrows. I was a big fan of the Red Arrows airplanes. I still do. I still like the Red Arrow airplanes. They're kind of like the really noisy jets. They're kind of like this, but they are really different. They got red arrows down the side of them. This is, I think it's one of those military ones which they got loads of, there's massive, can break sound barriers. I'm still filming, mister. You have to be patient. Can you let me film, please? Can I film? Can I? Oh, your friend's here too. Hello, bossy. So yes, I got my dream now coming up, and I've got so much coming up. My birthday's not too far away now. Mother's Day is just around the corner almost. Because I think that's the middle of March, so go and play with Spotty. It might give you some energy to use, so you can have your appetite later. Okay? You're always full of beans this time of night. Cats. Cats are full of beans when I'm really tired, generally, because they come out, they usually start playing really early in the morning or late in the evening. Usually at the time when I'm really tired. Right, yes, keeping calm. I'm working on my stress levels, but it's still taking time. But I think the cancer thing will help. I think spending less time on the internet will probably help me too, and basically just don't focus on the negative things, which is really difficult. And well, anytime, it's just not easy. Meow. Very cool. So yes, I used to like big fun of the Red Arrows when I was younger. I used to love watching the Thomas the Tank series during the 90s and the early 2000s. They were great fun to watch. I still watch them from time to time, it's just not very often. Meow. Is Darcy not going to play with you?